Now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
All right, and back here at home, mild and stunning conditions, as you see behind Alana.
Yeah, great time to get up into the outdoors, right, Alana?
Well, gosh, I feel a little guilty after you watch that video. I'm like, whoo, everybody's got a lot going on, and I'm like, it's been really nice here, which we don't always.
That's why we live here.
Right, and we don't always get to say that, so it's great that we can celebrate that. But yeah, we've seen below average temperatures, and that's going to change, but we can definitely enjoy it. That record snowpack greening everything up, a gorgeous shot here from Jeremy Ranch tonight up in Summit County. Thanks to Scott for taking that one. Obviously, folks enjoying the water, and it was just a really, really nice day. Now, we did see clouds increasing. And as we kind of look at the positivity of that record snowpack, you saw it in the greenery, but we also know those rising levels have been great. 62.3 feet up at Lake Powell since April, and the Great Salt Lake has also seen significant rise. So really good to benefit us, really good to see that greenery. Sunset tonight, stunning, showing the cloud cover that really started to move in as we made it into the afternoon hours. Chris Williams catching this one in Salt Lake. That pop of color, you had to look for it because the clouds were trying to block it tonight, 9:03. So when the sun went down. Now, the high base clouds are also bringing in some high-based storm activity, which is where we're getting some gusty winds. Now, the storms aren't dropping much moisture, but we do get some gusty outflow boundary winds. You see it over in the West Desert as those storms on the radar track to the northeast. Our southwest winds were also an issue today in portions of the state, but it is going to be the chance for some nocturnal activity as we head into tonight, so it is going to be active with the chance of some lightning moving through and some gusty winds at times. High temperatures today, 85, okay, below average. 88 is usually where we are this time of year, so that cold front came through and it slightly cooled us down and continues to impact us. 70s and 80s is where we topped out along the Wasatch Front, made it into the 90s in Moab, 95 in St. George. The temperature change shows overall that the state's still impacted by that weak front, and that will be the case again into tomorrow. So we're not going to warm things up just yet, but eventually we do, and it means business. 73 for those temperatures right now, mostly cloudy for the overnight with the 60s. With the cloud cover, it acts as a blanket and locks in some milder temperatures, 70 degrees by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning with mostly cloudy conditions. Futurecast shows us those clouds on the move and also that nocturnal activity. Watch as we get through the next several hours. Break in the clouds. Some spots see clear skies. West Desert, not so lucky by 2 a.m. Watch the clock in the corner of your screen. More cloud cover to start off the day, so mostly cloudy with a slight chance in the Ogden Valley and Cache Valley, even the Wasatch back, of seeing a stray shower or storm rolling through tonight and into tomorrow. By the afternoon, yeah, we get active again, and the potential is there, so a very similar pattern to what we saw today with that general thunderstorm threat extending into the West Desert, over to the Uinta Basin, and along the Wasatch Front. Okay. Big picture. Got to talk about it, right? Our moisture tracker gives you an idea of where we see that moisture in green. Drier conditions over the Beehive State, a little bit of moisture in the north. It's all because of this upper level low that's dropped a little further south today. Its counterclockwise flow really promotes those southwesterly winds, and that's going to move towards the Beehive State. It's going to trek through the Great Basin and then eventually crosses Utah Thursday, which is the best chance of some isolated thunderstorm activity. Notice it on the move there. It's going to come on through Thursday by 6 p.m. and promote a little bit of lift, which means that we'll see some storms. Eventually, it clears, which means we close out the work week with quieter conditions. And look at that area of high pressure. It's a big one. That ridge is going to build, and it's going to allow for sinking air, clear skies, and warming temperatures. The summer heat coming in with this guy, and that means triple digits in the south. We're going to see temperatures reach average and then jump above it as we get through the weekend and into next week, which is the holiday week, so a lot going on. Regional forecast shows you what to expect as we kind of zoom in. You're going to see plenty of 80s and some 70s for the backside of the Wasatch in our mountain valleys. 70s on the eastern side of the state as well. Into central Utah, we have a mix of 70s and 80s, mostly cloudy skies to start the day. We'll see a little more sunshine by the afternoon in some spots. 80s in southern Utah, 90s towards Powell, St. George, and on the eastern side of the state. There's that first triple-digit day. Oh, Friday, bringing it in. Okay, St. George has not hit 100, and it's their climatological average for this time of year. So we've hit it, but we have not hit it. We notice how those temperatures really jump. 107 on Monday. The Wasatch Front has a slight chance for the next 2 days, quieting down for the close of the work week, and then we bring in the 90s. Now, we're not looking at our first triple-digit day for the Wasatch Front, but we will heat things up pretty quickly. It's going to feel hot for the 4th of July and the day before with a high of 97. It's been a minute. Warmest we've been so far this year is 92. So changing things up. Don't we like to do that? Glenn, Emily, over to you.
We do. Thanks so much, Lana. Appreciate it. Some information on the 4th of July for you now. Salt Lake City going to replace traditional fireworks with the city's first ever drone shows at this year's upcoming Independence Day and Pioneer Day celebrations. Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall saying that this change is an effort to reduce the city's high fire danger and air quality concerns. Drone shows will be held this Saturday at the Jordan Park and on the 24th of July at Liberty Park. Those events will include food trucks, music, and plenty of seating.
Those things are amazing.
Yes,
they
they
are incredible to watch, those drone
It
shows.
is so fun. They're becoming more and more popular,
Yep,
you know?
yep.
Okay, time now for Look at Sports. They're Danny Green.
A big move on the horizon.
Talk about fireworks, huh?
Yeah,
BYU is just days away from officially joining the Big 12. We'll hear from Kalani Sitake, plus an NBA insider.